I gotta give you oh, Karen, yeah, Karen. It's a Karen. We're on the trail. We're not on the trail.
We're on a blue
We're in town, that's why I'm having fun.
Hello everyone, my name is Whisper, if we haven't met before, and I just entered the 100-mile wilderness, and it's crazy because that means that once I'm done with this, I'll be at Katahdin and I'll be done with my thru hike of the Appalachian Trail. So I'm super excited. My pack is extremely heavy right now because I'm carrying, 5 days of food? Whew. So it's gonna take some getting used to, but I'm so pumped to get it done. It's gonna be a great time, just you and I. And yeah, we'll be seeing my mom in 5 days. I can't wait. Let's get it done. Look at all those roots. Yay! We made it across dry. This is gonna be fun. Nice. Let's do it. Look at how cool this is. Wow. I think it's this way. Yeah, there it is. ladies and gentlemen, is the work of a beaver, for sure. Get it out. Tell me all about it. Really? Have you been having a bad day? You're not happy. What's wrong? Why are you so angry? $100. You know what that means? 100 miles till Katahdin. Woo! What in the world? Hey guys, we are almost done. We have 0.3 left, and I just want to say props to us because I just hiked 15 miles in 6 hours. 6 hours and 15 minutes. So we did really well. I was worried about leaving at noon, but we did it. I am so happy. This is pretty fancy looking privy. Oh, it doesn't smell like poop in here, so that's good. Pretty clean. Yeah. Hey guys, so far it has been a great morning. We are going to hike 15.5 miles today, and yeah, we should hit some really gorgeous views. Luckily I'm hiking around a tramily, so I'm not super alone. But yeah, it's really gorgeous here, and it's so nice. I'm so happy to be out here. So let's see what we run into today. Here she is, the very last mile marker of the entire Appalachian Trail. 2100. There is no 2200. Ah! What? Crazy, 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 crazy. No one died. It's upside down. Dang, that's good. So apparently that crash took place in the 80s, and it was a dad and a son. They crashed the plane, survived, camped right next to it that night, and then hiked out the next day. Like, pretty chill. The plane was upside down, but I guess they were okay. So it makes me feel less bad about admiring the the plane crash because nobody died. What are you doing? You eating a pine cone? Hi, buddy. What are you doing? Oh. Oh. Hi. Just came from up there, down and around. Not so bad. I mean, a lot like the Whites, a lot like southern Maine. Feels a lot like some other parts of the trail that I've done. What's your name? You're beautiful. Come on, I'm not gonna hurt you. Don't worry. Like, I'm just gonna walk in your direction. I'm not gonna hurt you. Oh, this way. Alright, so this is what we're crossing tomorrow, first thing in the morning, and it turns out that this is the river that I want to say a couple weeks ago got so overflown that people couldn't cross. They literally were stuck here for 2 days because they couldn't cross this river. It was there was like a very strong flow, super dangerous. People tried and just couldn't do it. So, and now it's nice and calm. Very interesting. It's beautiful. Hey guys, so after I took that video, my phone ran out of storage. I tried making more space, but I eventually realized that it wasn't going to work out. At first, I was really sad about it. I mean, this is a very important part of the AT that I wanted to record. Although I can't take video, I still have enough storage for photos. So I decided to start my very first photo journal. The first thing I saw the next morning was a moose track. This was my first time seeing one, and I was super excited about it. And yeah, the hiking this day was pretty flat and super pretty. There were a lot of boardwalks, and several of them were shaky and slippery. I fell for the first time and stepped in a huge puddle, which is why one of my shoes looks nice and wet. About halfway through the day, I got a text from a hiking buddy of mine. I'll give you a second to read the message. yeah. This kind of freaked me out. Ice is a pretty well-known hiker on the Appalachian Trail. He's been caught peeping in women's tents and just is an overall creepy person from what I've heard. He also got arrested on trail for drug possession. Needless to say, I was on edge for the rest of the day and kept my pepper spray at hand. Anyways, as I was hiking, I saw another moose track on trail and I thought, wow, I must be so lucky to see two in one day. But now looking back at the photo, I am realizing that this is literally a human footprint. That is pretty embarrassing. But I kept on going until I came up on this stream. Its name is Tumbledown Dick Stream. No comment. And a mile later, I was at the shelter. I took a photo of this red backpack because I knew Ice had a red Osprey pack. I was a little nervous that I was going to be stuck in the same shelter as him. Luckily, my friends, who had lovely British accents, told me that this was not him. Turns out I was lucky enough to miss him on trail, so I was worried all day for nothing. I was pretty grateful that I never had to see him, though. Good morning, everyone. When I woke up in the shelter, it was raining pretty hard, but regardless, I was very excited to hike that day because I was finally going to be reunited with my mom. She was going to meet me about 9 miles ahead at one of the very few road crossings in the 100-mile wilderness. And the anticipation was so strong. I hadn't seen her in like 2.5 months. And yeah, I got moving around 11 a.m. and almost immediately ran into these super nice people who gave me 2 bananas and a bottle of water. I took this photo to show how full I was. And then I got a super important text message. One of my best friends, Miso, he finished his thru hike of the Appalachian Trail. It made me think pretty hard about my own summit day and how quickly it was approaching. And as I continued on, I passed a lot of flooded areas from the rain the night before. I also mistook several routes for snakes. I mean, look at them. There's no way I'm the only person that's done this. I made a couple of friends that day too, including a little chipmunk at the shelter and also a squirrel who had a mushroom in his mouth. The squirrel dropped the mushroom on the ground and I think he was offering it to me as a present, but I don't know. Then I took a side trail that was supposed to give you a view of Katahdin. This was my first view of Katahdin, and it's not the prettiest, but it was pretty cool to see my final destination. Finally, after what felt like a million miles, I reached the road where I would meet my mom. I had about an hour to wait, and I tried to sit, but I got so cold that I had to start walking laps around the road. It was fun though. I played music and did a little bit of dancing, and then it happened. Oh, she's so happy. I haven't seen her in so long. And she's been hiking alone for so long. Hi! Hi there. You need a ride? Did you get lost? Seeing her again was super cool, and it was nice having someone to hike with. That night, we made it to the shelter after dark and fell asleep almost immediately.
Yeah, I'm doing that too. I would like showers.
I can't believe that I've made it. It's a big deal. Mm-hmm. I've been excited for it for a long time. We have a video of me on the first day, mm-hmm. and you said, do you have any words of wisdom? And I said, I'm gonna make it to Katahdin. And
here we are.
yep. Hey guys, it's been a couple of days, but I just exited the 100-mile wilderness and I figured let's take the risk and try recording. Hopefully I'll have enough storage. I mostly just want to save my storage for the Katahdin summit because that's what's most important to me is getting that video. But we are about to be at Able Bridge and there's a general store, so I'm gonna get a warm meal, maybe some real food, and then play it by ear from there. Oh my gosh. At this moment, we're probably less than 20 miles away from Katahdin. Well, actually, okay, I guess we're 10 miles away from the base of Katahdin. I'm like so excited. And there's Mama. Yeah. This is Able Bridge. That's gotta be Katahdin up there in the clouds. Wow. Is that a bald eagle? That's a bald eagle. Oh, in that tree. Right there, there's a bald eagle. That's so cool. Wow. Looks like all the clouds are going towards Katahdin. Is it good?
What a beautiful journey, man.
Right.
Like there now. Holy place that was. It makes me only want to climb it.
Just admire it.
Whisper, how do you feel today, the day before the big summit of Katahdin?
Terrible.
Why? Tell us why.
I want to go home.
This is the moment you've been working towards for your whole life. Your whole life has led to this moment, Whisper. What words of wisdom do you have for your fans?
Don't hike the Appalachian Trail.
Wow. And what are your plans after the trail? What can we expect from you next?
Absolutely nothing. All right. Here we are. About to leave Able Bridge. It has been raining all morning. But we're about to head out and hike to the Birches campsite. I got to the kiosk this morning around 9 and snagged us the last 2 spots at this campsite. So hopefully they'll have room for us and we can start tomorrow right at the base of Katahdin. And there's Mom. There she is. We're so close, y'all. It's really starting to sink in that I'm hiking the last little bit of the Appalachian Trail. It's really cool. We're doing it. We've done it. Almost. Pretty much the whole trail is a stream right now. This is really pretty. Here we are. I snagged a spot in this shelter and I put my tent up for Mom. And we're here. Oh, and I got my permit. Let me show you. It was beautiful. It's like and I'm like, here it comes. Huge deal. We are making my favorite dehydrated meal and drinking sodas.